Well, carports are helpful in protecting our vehicles from hail and other weather extremes, but at least one neighbor along an East Colorado Springs street says 3 of the structures are a nuisance, and the city says they're a code violation. KRDO News Channel 13's Scott Harrison explains.
Robert Gallagher and Michael Mednansky are Army veterans. They are neighbors along Nolte Drive on the east side of Colorado Springs. They both have carports protecting their vehicles because their garages are filled with other things.
About 4 years ago, after the really big hailstorm that hit us in 2016, totaled all 3 of my vehicles and caused me about $50,000 worth of damage to my home.
Well, actually, I seen some other carports in the area, and I had talked to a few people about it, and you know, they said it was no problem to put them up.
But there was a problem, according to a neighbor who hasn't been identified and complained to the city, possibly that the structures are unsightly. So the 2 owners and a third, Colette Cook, who lives up the street, received notices a month ago to remove the carports.
It just doesn't make sense.
Their reasonings don't make sense.
A city official in charge of code enforcement and neighborhood issues says the structures violate a requirement to be at least 25 feet from the sidewalk and raise safety concerns.
The first one is visibility. Most when people are driving up the street, they can't see the car backing out because it's right out at the sidewalk already. The other visibility issue is for the person driving the vehicle. Depending on the setup, it's oftentimes they can't see.
But for many homeowners, their yards aren't large enough to meet the requirement. The city enforces the setback requirement only when someone files a complaint. But the 3 affected carport owners aren't taking this action by the city. They're fighting it. And on Thursday morning here at City Hall, the city's planning commission will hear an appeal of the case. 2 of the 3 carport owners say if they lose their appeal, they'll move somewhere else that has more lenient carport requirements. In Colorado Springs, Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.